story. We all know it's the beginning of kitten season. I had said this year I was going to take it slow. And this morning I actually found someone else to take a bunch of kittens. But then, because this is how the universe works, I'm sitting there and I get a call from my niece. And my niece is a high school senior. So I don't get phone calls from my niece very often. And I was like, oh my gosh, something's happened. So I answer the phone and she's like, hey, Aunt Stephanie, there's 3 kittens in the backyard. One of them let us pick it up, but the other 2 won't. And anyway, so I talked her through how to catch them. So her and her sister and her mama, I could just hear my sister in the background going, go get the cage, because they have a little Yorkie that's like Chica, but smaller actually. And so they used her crate to keep them in. And I tried to talk them into fostering because one of them is very sweet, but the other 2 are spicy. Spicy is the young equivalent to feral, I assume. And they do there is one, the boy is like twice the size of the 2 girls, and he is the protector, and he is very spicy. But I've already handled them several times. But I had to come set up a room a little bit for them. I was not prepared, because I was actually not going to take any more kittens. So right now, this is all I have. But they're feral, so they're not going to know how to like play with toys and all that stuff quite yet. And then I did send home the trap for Mom. I don't know that Mom will be reunited with her babies. It just depends on if they're weaned or not. She is feral, so she may just be TNR'd. It just depends. We don't know. But I sent home the trap and I showed her how to use it and yada yada. But, so let's see how the spicy kittens are. I know you hiss at me. I know, but you do like the head scratches. I did notice earlier. Yeah, I really thought I could talk them in to fostering, but they were scared. Because you know how kittens can seem a bit scary, especially to not cat people. They weren't cat people until Barney. But if you'll remember, I took Barney to Thanksgiving, and ever since then, they get mad at me if I show up and I don't have kittens. Because we get together quite often. And I don't have kittens all the time. Hi, are you hungry? I made you some food. This one is the boy, and by far the biggest and spiciest, but as you can see, not very spicy at all. Come on, here, you hungry? Oh, I know. You hungry? Look, there's food. There's food. Oh, don't walk in it. I know, I really think that normally I would suggest not getting them this young, because, oh, no, you can't go hide. But with all the quarantine situation and there not being like TNR resources to a lot of people right now, I am lucky, but I decided to have them go ahead and get them because if not, we'd have 2 females and a male out there in a couple months that were ready to reproduce. Okay, I know. Hi, Angel. Hi. You look like a big teddy bear. Very fluffy. Might be medium. Here. Please don't walk through the food. Don't walk through the food. Don't walk through the food, my love. Okay, I'm gonna get your sisters. Where are you going? All right. Are you gonna try to find a hiding place? Okay. There are 2 more in here. I promise. Okay. Hi. One of the girls is sweet, sweet, sweet. Oh, it's not this one. Did you just hit? I know. Oh, trying to claw me. Please don't bite my leg. That would be terrible. Because I'm really not being very professional about this, but they're so small. They're so small. I'm just like, I can't imagine. Which we all know have been bit by ones this small before. He's alright. He's okay. Oh, that's my baby. That's my baby. Okay. Well, I will come back and film them some more in a little bit. This is day 2 with the spicy kittens. They are back here. I know. Hi, angels. They turned out to be a lot more spicy on the second day. One of them bit me this morning. It wasn't bad. It was through this. It's a thick fleece, so it was not that big a deal. No. But I guess they got over their initial fear. The thing I am going to try to do differently with these is they are still really young. These are probably the youngest kittens I've had that are this feral. And I've heard, I've never had any this young, but I've heard at this age, they will quickly, like within a matter of a couple days, if you do it correctly, become friendly. I don't know. Here's my problem. And I've called a couple people and talked to them, and I've left messages with a couple people. My problem is they will not eat or drink anything. They have not ate or drank since they've gotten here. I've moved everything around. Someone did pee. I just came in, so I haven't had time to like move everything around. Nothing. Not a drop. I tried to give them last evening, I tried to give them like some formula in a bottle. They weren't having it. And they are healthy, which is good. So they can go without eating for just a little bit, but not much longer. So it's kind of stressing me out, because any feral that I've ever had before I think my youngest ferals I've ever had were like 12, 14 weeks old, and they already were eating solid food. These babies, I'm sure, were just now learning to eat there's one, solid food. And I even tried on my hand. You know, that's what a lot of people say, use your hand. But I don't know that they just know what food is yet. And I've tried mixing it with milk. I have tried just milk. You know, we have a saucer of milk, and it was warm when I brought it in. And I dipped their faces in it even, but they weren't having it. And they are healthy, but you know, they won't stay that way for long if they don't eat. And no one has used the litter box, I don't think. And like I said, one has peed on the pee pad, and that's it. There's no pee or poop anywhere other than that one little, and I don't know that that's pee actually, because it's not very yellow. It could have been, you know, if they walked through the milk or something like that. I don't know, because it's not very yellow for it to be pee, but I don't know. So what I'm doing now is I'm going to just sit in here and hang out with them and talk to them and just hang out for as long as I can and see if at least they'll warm up to my presence, because my main priority right now is just to get them to where they'll tolerate me enough to where I can try to feed them something. Okay. This was one of the hardest things I've ever done with cats in my whole life. I have baby food, I don't want to move too fast because I'm actually having to gently scruff this one to get her to stay. And as you can see, it was a fight. But once she bit the spoon and realized that there was milk and food on the spoon, she like started eating. But anytime I let go of just this one little piece of scruff, she like kind of freaks out. She's by far the scaredest. I mean, she's shaking right now. And then I got the other girl eating baby food, which I'm upset because I only have 2 jars of baby food. But if I can get them to learn how to eat, like they didn't understand. Like I got them to eat the baby food on the spoon first and then lowered the spoon into the bowl. Yes, did you eat? Yeah, you already ate, didn't you? This one, the boy, loves me. He still hisses like when I first come in, but once I pick him up and pet him for a second, then he just follows me around. The 2 girls, however, do not. This one especially. Oh, they have names, by the way. My nieces named them. This is Cosmo. This is Stella. And that is Nova. Stella is the hardest one so far. She's just the most scared. Like, she's trembling. But she's so hungry. Did you see that little baby? I don't know if I was filming. He just jumped over there. He's so happy now that he's figured out food. I'm happy. I mean, I've tried 100 things. And then this one, I can't bathe her. I don't know. I guess I may have to just try to wipe her off with a wet washcloth. I don't know. But I'm so happy. See, this one loves me. Cosmo knows me. Cosmo hasn't had meat milk yet. Cosmo's only had, oh, is that good? Oh my gosh. We are disgusting. We are disgusting. You should see my pants under this bowl. But that's what had to happen. I mean, I had to literally fight her. I mean, not fight her. Like, I didn't, like, punch her, hit her. But I had to, like, scruff her. And she was, like, flailing in the air. And then I had to, like, shove the spoon in her mouth. And, of course, she bit it. But, like, the minute she bit the spoon, she was like, oh, no, don't stand in it. Hold on. I gotta go. I want to show everybody. Okay. Well, I got the other one who just gorged herself on baby food and showed her this one, and she liked it. Yes, she did. And then this baby, I know, no, you're okay. This, oh, no, this baby, even though it was the scaredest one, I did just use my sweatshirt, as you can see, to wipe her off, because I was scared, like running water and stuff like that, would scare them. But she stayed out. So, like, I held her for a little bit and rubbed on her, and she stayed out. And then the reason I could get the baby that was eating the baby food is because she came out and sat right there and watched her. Oh, like just like that? Yeah. Eating the other food. Look at my lap. My shirt, I mean, I'm covered, but that's okay. And then this one, I think he's going to use the litter box. If he can ever, he's been in there. Squirming around. Hi. I know. Hi, gorgeous. So they're liking me a little bit more now that I've figured out how to feed them. I'm going to have to set up their box in there, which I didn't want to do because the last set of babies thought the shower was a litter box. And I was worried they would too. I may just have to make the shower the litter box and the rest of the place. Look, I mean, he's kicked. I know. make the rest of the place the living area. It's just warmer in the shower is why I picked them till they're, oh, they're growing. Oh, I'm so happy. Yes, I'm so happy. I am. Hi, gorgeous. I will say Nova and Stella are very difficult to tell apart. The only difference is Stella is smaller and she has like a pointed face, whereas in Nova has, see how like the wide, almost oval sideways face, just like Cosmo. I know. I think maybe she is gone potty. I don't understand why they use the shower as the potty. I guess maybe the drain smells like dirt. I don't know. Are you hollering because you're pottying? Or are you just hollering because you're scared? Huh? Which one? I don't want to scare you. Okay. And look. See? So they're not hiding. Food really helps. Food makes all the... Oh my goodness. I do have... You know what I just remembered? Agnes sent some churros yesterday. Now, oh, speaking of which, mail time is going to be strange for a little while because everything has to stay in quarantine for a little bit. And so what I'm doing is I'm keeping the slips that come with it and I'm writing on the slips. And then I'll do, because I can't save the items and do them in groups like I did before this. I mean, hopefully one day we'll go back to that way, but I just can't do it. So I'm going to do like thank yous from the slips. Oh, there's an ant. But Agnes sent some churros. So when they finish the baby food, we will have those. And those are the, I mean, it's pretty much the same thing. Oh, good job, Agnes. Yeah, I just remembered. Yeah, but they did. The Cosmo won't eat that for some reason, but Nova and Stella did. But Cosmo ate the baby food. So if we can just get them like 1 week of eating like, because I really think they'd have been weaned in a week anyway. Oh, did you hiss? Why are you hissing me? Oh, is it the camera or is it me? Do you want me to leave so you can come out? You're very pretty. So Nova has the wide face. Oh, and the meanness. What? He's not. I'm nice. I'm nice. And Stella has the pointy face. And Cosmo is just a big, huge fluff ball. See, he still flinches, but he loves me. Oh, that's a good baby. Oh, yes. I know. That's a good baby. Fluff ball. Okay, enough rambling. I'm going to actually sit in here with them for a little bit longer before I go change my clothes. I don't care. Nobody's going to see me but the kittens. And they might like me more because I smell like food. Huh. Yes, I know. I know. You'll love me. Look at this. So I came in. And after my last clip, I think my last clip was after I fed them. I'm not sure. I'm filming a lot of babies at the moment. After my last clip, I sat in here with them. Oh, probably for a good hour. Look at this. This one is so chubby. He keeps trying. Look, he's trying to groom himself. But he keeps falling over. I know. Chunky monkey. And he didn't eat for 24 hours, so imagine. He's just so much bigger than everybody else. Anyway, so they were all three just laying right there when I walked in. And Nova, this is Nova. She has the wide face. Nova just hissed and hissed, but let me pick her up. I made a rookie mistake. I put hand lotion on right before I came in. And so the smell actually probably, because she wasn't nervous until I started petting her head. She was fine just sitting there. But I think the smell of my lotion probably set her off. But with all this hand washing, I mean, like, I'm washing my hands even more than usual. Oh, do I need to put your thing back up there? You can't get up there, can you? Here. There you go, little one. Now, Nova, no, hold on, I gotta remember. Okay, so Stella is actually the one with the pointy face, and Nova is the one with the oval face. And here's how I remember. One of my nieces fell in love with Stella. Like, begged her parents to keep her. And that is the really shy one. So Stella, oh my goodness, this is just, it's because I have so many. I have so many. Are you eating the blanket? But I just wanted to report on their progress. Yeah, they're doing so good. Yes, you are. I gotta go get Stella. I have to stop and think. I gotta get Stella. Nova's on my lap. And Cosmo is the chunkster. I know, you're gonna have beautiful fur. You're gonna look a lot like Quentin. Yeah, you look a lot like Quentin. Yeah, you're chunkier than Quentin, that's for sure. Quentin started sneezing yesterday, which I do not like. Okay, honey, I'd hate moving Nova because she's so comfy, but I really need Stella so we can all hang out together. I think I'm just gonna let her hang out with me for a little while, and then I'll get Stella. Oh my gosh, look at that face. Look at that face. Oh, I know, you're just precious. I love black cats. I know a lot of people say be careful, adopting out black cats, but I promise you, I don't know, I've said it before, I think it's probably a regional thing, because here, I have found lots of people that just love black. I have one lady that adopted one of the kittens from me, and she's only ever had black cats. She's like, oh, I know, you probably got a whiff of my lotion. She says they're the best, and I do love black cats. And I've never, knock on wood, had a problem adopting a black cat. No, I haven't. Never ever.